So, students, good evening. So, the students who are in the online, am I audible? Right. So, let us move to the further discussion. So, start. So, previous class, what was our topic name? Come on, start. Ma? Reduce function. Mapa reduce. Reduce function. Okay. Now, in the last session, there is a special functions. Under that, there is a internal working flow of reduce function. Did you understand yesterday? Okay. Now, at the same time, I was written some code also in the last session. So special functions in Python, of course, I need to show you that documentation. And there is a program, there is a program reduce example1.py. And this was the example we did in the last session. Okay. And this reduce function belongs to which module? Function tools. So after discussing few examples, I'll go for the next concept called what? Modules we will enter. Okay. Shall we move forward? So how this is executing? What is the syntax in the last session? Come on. First, how many reduce function is taking how many elements first time? 2 elements, which are kept into first variable and second variable. That is the first step. Result will be computed and keep the result into which variable? First variable. And the next succeeding element will be taken from where? List. This process will be continued until all the elements in the list will be completed. And finally, which is the value returning? Which is the value returning? Come on, yesterday. Value called X is returned. X value will be returned. X value will be returned. That is what I explained yesterday. And if you reduce is a function, belongs to the module called what? Function tools. So let me show you the description, guys. Here, I would like to show you because I explained to your previous batch students. So there I would like to show you. Under that, fine, guys, go to the special functions. Under that note, there is a function called what? Reduce. Just to try to understand how this function is. Reduce function is used for obtaining single element or result from where? Iterable object by applying to function. So that function can be either normal function or anonymous function. Already we have seen, na? Already we have seen. Which type of function we have seen it? Anonymous function we have written or not? Anonymous function is written because it is meant for what? Instant operations to perform. Okay. So let us coming to the point back. There is a description. Syntax is what? Reduce, function name, and what is next? Iterable object. Each value of iterable object is sending to whom? Function name. How many values first time it is sending? 2 values it is sending. And moreover, I said here variable name is an object of which type? Int type, float type, bool type, complex type, and str only. Because we are getting only one result. Not giving 2 results, 3 results, 4 results will not come. How many results will come? Come on. Only one result is coming because we see reduce function used for obtaining single result from where given iterable object by applying to the function. Well, coming to the internal flow of reduce function. This is a very, very important. Internal steps or internal flow of reduce function. What is the step number 1, students? Come on, all of you try to understand, ma. What is the first step, please? Reduce function selects first 2 values and first 2 values and place them in where? First 2 values of what? Iterable object, I can write it. Iterable object. Iterable object. And place them in where? And place them in, come on. First variable and second variable. Did you understand this point? Yes. First variable and second variable, you are going to write it. You are placing them in the first variable and second variable, we are placing it. First variable and second variable, we will place it. Okay. Step number 2, we are writing. The function name utilizes the values. The function name utilizes which values? First variable value and what? Second variable value. Utilizes first variable value and second variable values applied to the specified logic. What is my logic in previous program? What is my previous logic program is x plus y. The function utilizes the two variables and apply to the specified logic. Which is my logic? Addition. Addition is my logic or not? Applied to the specified logic and obtains the result. Understand? First step, reduce function, select first two values of iterable object and place them in first variable and beautiful. The function utilizes the values of first variable and what? Second variable applied to the specified logic. Which logic I applied? X plus y or x star y. I can apply whatever I like it and obtains the result. Obtains the? Yes. Okay, sir. After obtaining the result, what is happening? The reduce function places the result of the function in which variable? First variable and come on, and reduce function selects the succeeding element of which one? Iterable object and places in where? That's it. Point to point. Right. Next. Okay. This is done. This is done. Reduces a second variable and reduce function. Step number 4. Repeat. Which steps? So function got it. Result is kept into the first variable and reduce function select the succeeding element of iterable object and places into which variable? And repeat. Function utilizes the first variable value and second variable value to the applied logic, obtains the result. Keep the result into first variable, reduce will select the second succeeding element. Repeat step 2 and step 3 until all elements are what? Completed. Completed. In which variable? Iterable object. Understand? Difficult or understand? Understandable or difficult? First step, what we did, ma? Reduce function selects two values. Put it into first variable and second variable. Okay, sir. First function, the function reduces, utilizes the first variable and second variable, apply to the function and gets the result. First and second variable apply to the x plus y and obtains the result. Okay, sir. Reduce function places the result of the function name in which variable? First variable, in our example x. And reduce function select the next succeeding element, put it into the second variable, that is called y. And do the same steps again. Step number 2, step number 3. Repeat the step number 2 and step number 3 until all my elements are over or not. And repeat step number 2, step number 3 until all elements are completed in the iterable object and returns the result of what variable? Result of which variable, ma? First variable. Result of first variable. So result is always available in which variable? Very good. The reduce function belongs to a predefined module called what? FUNC tools. Today we are going to do that modules concept also we are going to discuss. So I hope that these steps are clear for you. These steps are clear for you. So very, very important discussion, guys. This is most important. Every interview will compulsory ask you, explain the concept of reduce function. Reduce function concept you need to understand. The working flow they will ask you, how easy the flow is, how syntax is, and written type is important. And the last one, you don't forget it, modules. So see this, students, here example also. Reduce functions take first two elements and kept into xy and apply to the specified logic. Keep that result into x. Next succeeding element into y. Do that succeeding element. Repeat that operation until all elements of LST is over. And finally, x value will be written into RES and print the RES type and then finding the sum. Understand, students? Right. Let us go for execute that. Coming to the command prompt, ma. Yes, here. So coming to this KVR Python 4 p.m. and say here special functions and py and say this, enter the elements 12, 34, 7, 8, 12, 45. I got the result. Sum is equal to what? 118. Type of RES is equal to what? Class int. Understandable? Right or not? Yes, I will say here 10 minus 10 minus 12 and then 12, 13, 30 minus 30. What is the result? 0. 10, 20, 30 minus 10 minus 20 minus 30, which is called 0. Right? Students, are you understanding? All the students, is it understandable, this flow, students? Quickly, this flow is very easy and much easiest part. Shall we write one more example? Write down. Open the notes. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept list of values, and find which will accept a list of values and find biggest and smallest by using reduce function. Very, very important. By using reduce function. Okay, right. Now let us see, guys. Let us go to this place once. I can apply. This is so many ways are there to do it, but most technical way is, see students, LST is equal to 10, 20, 23, minus 4, 56, 4, comma, 67, like this. Print of what I am having, LST, and the same max of what? LST, I got it. Min of what here? LST, I got it. Max of LST, min of LST, I got it. How this max is working internally? What function is calling? See, an iterable object reduced to single result or not? An iterable object is reduced to single result or not? Internally, max function is calling what? Reduce function. How reduce function is working, we need to understand. Okay, now I can do with the max of LST, I got the result. I can use min of LST, I get the minimum of it. So same type of data I want to enter even in our Python program also. Shall we write it? Yes. Let's go. So see this, guys. I will go to this place and please try to understand, ma. Try to understand. So I'm going to take up this. Fine, guys. Let us watch this now. What are my elements? I will take it. LST is equal to take some elements 10, 23, minus 4, 56, 23, 78, minus 5, and then say 4. This is my data. What I have. Okay, students. Now I want to go for what? Take the elements. First element, second element, boxes. Even in interview point of view, if they are asking, you try to explain like this, students. So how many elements are there? Take that many number of boxes. How many elements, ma? 8 elements are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 elements you are taking, 8 boxes you are taking. Okay, very simple. 10, next 23, I will write it. Next is called what, ma? Minus 4, and next is called 56. And I write here. Okay, come on. I say here 23. Next is called 78. Next is called what? Minus 5. And the next is called what? 4. Right. Right, mom. Very good. Ranjan. Very good. Keep it up. Anuj. So, take care, ma, Anuj. So, it is not correct, ma. Anuj Rajput, not correct. Ranjan is correct answer. So, let us see all of you. All of you see now. I will take it. One side I will write the function. One side I will write the function. One side I will take the internal flow. Okay, students, say all of you. A and then what? B. First, how many values are selecting? Two values are selecting. Two values are selecting means how many types of variables? Two variables. So, come on, students. What is our logic, please? Can we write the logic also simultaneously? Come on, mom. Big is equal to B is equal to B. I don't have the much space. I will write it. Okay. Come on. Say reduce lambda A comma B colon. I will write that entire story. Okay. So space is not sufficient, students. 1 minute if you wait, I will write much clarity. I will write with a good clarity. You already know this logic. Since you are not since you did not open your book, that's why you are getting the difficulty. Okay. I hope it is not a difficulty, those who are reading daily. Come on, here I am saying. Okay. Say A if X A greater than what? B. A if A greater than B. Say next. Else B. Okay, comma what? LST. Start the flow then. First, reduce function will take how many values? What are the two values? 10 and 10 and 23. Come on, take it. 10 and 23. Come on to the A and A2 written, B2 written, that is a question mark. What is the logic I am applying? A greater than B. 10 greater than 23. 10 greater than 23. False. False means what is written? B. Result is called B. Result kept in where? A. A. Next succeeding element of LST is what? -4. Right. Come on to the point back. Here I am going to write it. Based on that logic, what is obtaining? Come on, quickly try to understand. Come on, fast. What is the value here? 23. 23. Who is pointing there? A is pointing, ma. A is pointing. What is the next element here? B. This B is getting the next succeeding element or not? Yes, please. Next, please. Obtain the value of what? A and B. What is the value of A and B? Again, same thing. B is obtained, kept into where? A. What is my A here? What is the next succeeding element? Come on, what is this value? 23 greater than -4. So 23 greater than what? -4. True. True means what? A value will be written in where only? A. Next succeeding element of LST will be there in where? So B is pointing to this place or not? A is carried as it is as 23 only, na? So I will write that box here, students. So be careful, because almost we crossed the stage of saying wrong answers in the class. Once you say wrong, you are not serious about your studies. We already almost crossed to the saying the wrong answers. Okay. Next, come on, apply. A is called what? 23. B is called what? Succeeding element 56. Come on, fast. A value 23. 23 greater than 56. False means what is the value coming? B. B value will be kept in where? A. Next succeeding element of LST is what? 23. B not B. 23. Okay. Take care. The moment you are saying wrong things are coming very regularly. What is the value coming now? 56. 56. 56 is the value of B, and B becomes the value of A now. So it is becoming 56. 56, which is called what here? A. Come on, next succeeding element is called what? Come on. Next succeeding element is called what? This is called B. This is called B. Come on, condition please. A. A is called what? 56 greater than what? 23. True. True means what is the value? A will be kept in where? A. And the next succeeding element of LST, how much? 78 kept in where? B. Okay, this B will be going to which place? This place. Of course, I need to take care about this time. I need to take care about this, and 56 will be here only, and this is called 56, and the 56 and next is called what, you know? This is called A, this is called A, and then again this is containing B here, and apply the B value and this one. Say to me, B value and this one you tell to me. And what is this now? A is 56, 56 greater than 78. False means what is that? B. What is the value of B? 78 kept in where? A. Good. This is going to become what now? 78. 78. What is the value pointing here? A. Come on, quickly. Now A. Again, what is applied with? Next succeeding element. What is it? Minus 5. So this is going to be called what? B. What is the value of A? 78 greater than minus 5. True. What is the value of A? What is the value of A? 78. Value of A is called 78. So it is going to contain what? 78. It is going to contain what? 78. So it is going to contain the value called A here. And the next is called what, you know? I will go for next 78 with what? 4. So 78 with 4. I will go for taking this part. So it is going to be understanding there. Here. Taking here. Now writing like this. Finally, this is a value which is taken off. This is called, come on, what is this? B. And what is this now? 78. No more elements are there further, which is called A element only. Come on, what is this now? Result. Result is 78, and 78 will be written. So that much process is there internally. Understand? So how this is working? This is nothing but whenever I call max of this LST internally, straightforward, this max function will send that values to whom? Reduce function. Understand? Right. Similarly, I can apply what? Minimum function also I can apply or not? Minimum means I need to change the symbol. Understand? Let's go. This is called internal flow. Students who are in the online, is it comfortable, students? Is it comfortable? Yes. So online students are always in the fire only. So offline students silently sitting. Right. Okay. So whenever I ask, they are complimenting, plus they are showing different creativities they are explaining. Like that they are going on saying. But when I say, even when I say good evening also, you will not say good evening, sir. You will say, sir will say many times. Now, how many times you have to say? You have to say, sir is saying daily. We never say even one day also. Fine now? Bullet shoot. Okay. Fine. So coming to the point of it, they will say a lot of things. And whenever you open their chart window, you will feel more happy. Very good. So anyhow, students, come to the point of it. Fine. Shall we move forward? Right. So they will say many more things like that. So we will concentrate, because once if I start relaxing, they will go on saying many more things. So we should not come out of our subject. Okay, go to the subject. Okay, students, very good. So fine. Arun Kumar, if you did not understand the special benefits of reduce function, I am saying that behind the max function or min function, anything else, it is going to be internally calling what? Reduce function, I am saying. When you are applying max function, you are getting result. Okay, no doubt in that. So definitely interviewer is asking how it is finding the maximum. How internally this max function is working. I already shown you here only. Here only I said that max of, min of. How this is working, I am explaining this diagram. Internal parts I am explaining here. So still if you ask how it is useful means I can't do anything else. Right guys, come to the point of it. Arun, you got it, huh? Okay, good. So, right. Offline students also know the answers are okay. So online student is your favorite student. Offline students also knows the answers are they saying. You know answers? Ma? You know answers? Right. So let us continue that. Program I will write it. Start. So the program is import. As usual, I will take it. Look at that. I will take it. Let it be. Online or offline doesn't make any difference in our class. So I will go for what? Big and then what? Small dot what? Py. Big and small dot py. I say enter list of elements separated by what? Space. Okay, I got it. Come on, tell me now. LST is equal to int of what? X for X in. Come on. Input dot. What is this? Split off. Yes. Split off. Okay, good. So I got list of elements, right? Now I need to apply small value and big value. So big value. So big is equal to I can say reduce of lambda x comma y colon x if x greater than what? Y, else y comma what? LST. Next I will take what next? Small is equal to reduce of lambda of x comma y colon x if x less than y, else very good comma what? LST. Very nice. And this reduce function I am using 2 times. I need to use this function tools. I can use. Come on, fast. What is this now? FUNC tools. FUNC tools dot reduce. And I can write here also FUNC tools dot what? Reduce. So I got big and small. I will print it. Come on, tell me. I will take it. I'm writing max of is equal to, I say dot format of, come on, LST comma, what next? Big. Similarly, I will take it as what? Min or small. Min or what? Small. Or min I will write it. Of what I will write, ma? Small I will write it. So let us say this big small dot py. Big small dot py. So let us come out of that and try to execute. Py big small dot py. Enter list of elements separated by space. So coming to the point of it, these are my elements we are having. Let it be. I will give the values what you have. So what I just entered. So these values I will enter, these values, of course, I give comma there. I will enter. So some 10 comma 20 comma 45 comma minus 56 comma 23 and 89 and then 3 I entered. See that, students? Max of is equal to what? 89. What is this? Min of minus 56. Did you understand? Right. So next is called what? 1 minus 2 minus 3 0 minus 4 minus 10 and then 13 like. So you are getting the result like this. Easy or difficult? Easy. So like that I can find max, min, etc. You can find out. Okay, this is a very regularly asking question. Taking a list of values and finding the max and min. Understand? Fine. So shall we go for one more? You do by yourself. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program Ganesh, sir, I'm late. Can you repeat? Impossible. So once you join late, I cannot repeat ma. If you want, you can come to my next batch when I start. I cannot repeat once if I complete that. Because you are not only one. So there are 207 students are there with you. 207 online students and offline students are also here. So it's my, if you want, you can come to my next batch. If this topic is there, you can take the permission. You can join to this topic again. Right. I will explain ma. Ranjan, I will explain importing. Now I am coming to modules only. After this, I am coming to modules only. Don't worry about it. Right. Write a Python program which will accept list of words, which will accept list of words and concatenate them as a line of text, and concatenate them as a line, as a single line or sentence. This is also one important question. How do you do? By using reduce function. Write down. By using which function? Reduce function. By using reduce function. Fine. How do you do? Students in the online, will you do this? Brahmani, repeat the question. Write a Python program which will accept list of words from keyboard and concatenate them as a single line of text. That is the question. Right? Fine. So, coming to the point of it, you see single line of text. So I will do it because you have a lot of, actually you need to do this. So I will do this. Very, very simple. First of all, this one is, nothing is difficult. Now I am going to say, enter list of words separated by space. Okay. You are getting that, and I'm going to get it into what? That's it. FUNC tools. Okay. Dot x plus what? Y. First word plus second word. What is that? Third word only, no? Right. Go to the tester once. A is equal to Python. A is equal to Python. B is equal to, PROC. C is equal to print of what? A plus B. Concatenate them. It is done. Easy. And see that there is no space between both of them. Space is there? No. So what I do, ma? For your clarity's sake, I am writing this like this. I am writing like this. A, some space I am concatenating, plus a B I am saying. What is the answer? Python space PROC. Easy or difficult? How easy it is, I can't imagine it. So, coming to the point of it, printer, list of words is equal to dot format of LST. First, what is the word you are entering? You are entering here like this. Python is, Python is an OOP. What is this? Now, lang. Python is an object-oriented programming language. It is called one line of text or not? It's a words. So when it is coming to this line, what is the answer to get? Come on. Python is an OOP language. Like this I want. That is my output. Mr. Rocky, are you getting? Right. So, yes, ma. So, Syed Ibrahim. It is a syntax, ma. It is a syntax. Even though it is an str, you have to write one type of conversion function type. It is a str, no doubt in that, but you need to take it into what? Syntax, that is. It is a syntax. We have to convert into int type, float type, which type you want to convert it, you have to write the syntax. Okay, fine. So coming to the point of it, now I will go for running this program. So let us run this program now. Let us run this program, reduce example 3.py. 3.py. Okay, coming to this place here, py, reduce example 3.py. So enter list of words separated by Python. Python is an object-oriented programming language. There is no space actually. Words are coming, right or not? But you did not give any space. Shall I give space now? Go to this place. I did not give any space. Oh, come on. Say space plus y. Now you see. Run this code, ma. See that? Yes, Python is an object-oriented programming language. Okay. Python, enter the space and invented by what? Rosum. Invented by Rosum. So words are coming. Python is an object-oriented programming language invented by Rosum. All of them are getting into words. Okay. Sometimes they will give you list of words. They will give you in the list format. In the list, they will give you list of words. They will ask you to concatenate all of them. So the main thing we are using what? Which function? So different words are concatenated into this area. Easy or difficult? Easy. Very, very easy. Not a difficult at all. So I hope you are understanding. This is called what, ma? Line of text. Line of text, I got it. Line of text, I got it. So here I am writing HYD is the capital of, HYD is the capital of, I'm writing. So I'm writing here is the capital of what? TS. So I'm getting different words I'm getting, plus it is going to be concatenated into what? Single line. Understand? Fine. So from this alphabets, vowels you want, consonants you want. If I want anything else, I can find or not. How can I find? By using filter function. Are you following? By using which function? Filter function you will find. Understand? Write down. Last and final example. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept. I am just preparing a question in such a way that where you can apply map function, filter function, and reduce function. Okay, all of them are there in this question. Already some part we did yesterday's class. I gave assignment. Whether you have done or not, I don't know. And this you need to do it. Write a Python program which will accept list of employee salaries. List of employee salaries. List of employee salaries. List of employee salaries containing 1 to 20,000. Like yesterday, 1 to 20,000. 1 to 20,000 and above also, no problem. And above 1 to 20,000. My intention is not negative values. My intention is not only positive values. 1 to 20,000 and above. Okay. Full stop. Continuation. Give 20% hike. Give 20% hike. Give 20% hike for those employees. For those employees whose salary more than 10,000. Whose salary more than or equal to 10,000. Whose salary more than or equal to 10,000. And give 25% hike. Give continuation. Give 25% hike. Give 25% hike to those employees This is, I already said yesterday. I already said this. And give 25% hike to those employees whose salary is less than 10,000. Full stop. Find the total salary of all employees. Find the total salary of all employees. Find the total salary of all employees. Did you understand? Did you understand this? So first you will take what? List of employee salaries. Okay, you will do. Next what I will do, I will filter it. Filter it and I will give what? 20% to some of them and 25% to some of them. And I will get some more list. Those list I will apply what? Reduce function, I will do it. Only one thing I am adding today, find the total salary of all employees. So different people got different hikes. Those hikes I need to go for what? Apply which function? Reduce function. So many different values are there. I will go for finding the total salary of all employees. Will you do it? So you have to do it. So if you don't do still, tell me tomorrow, I will do this example. Okay now? So this is called what? You know, coming to the point back, coming to this point back here, if I come on to this line 4 p.m. under functions case, so any such index is available. Of course, it is there in this place. The index functions part, if I open it, if I open this functions index, if you see, almost everything is completed. Purpose of functions, definition of functions, parts of functions, phases in functions, advantages of functions, syntax for defining functions, approaches to define functions, arguments and parameters, types of arguments and parameters, positional, default, variable length, keyword variable length, programming examples, global variables and local variables, global keyword and then global function, anonymous functions and lambda functions, applications of anonymous functions and lambda functions, that is called advantages, and then special functions in Python, filter function with normal and anonymous, map with normal and anonymous, reduce with normal and anonymous, and then programming examples on these areas. This is called what concept? Functions. This is called functions index. This is called functions index. What we learned, this is the functions concept index, what we got it. Fine. Now, functions concept is thoroughly completed. Understand? Fine. So, once the functions concept is over, we can say core Python is completed. Core Python. If you look at our Python beginning days, Python is inspired from where? 4 languages. One is what? Functional programming from C language. Next is called what? Object oriented. Next, modular programming. That is called what? Modulo 3. Now I want to introduce modules concept. I want to introduce in the class. Okay now? So students in the class, is functions concept is clear? Is functions concept is clear? Irfan, I told already ma, you are getting function name error. Please import your please import the function in module name. Irfan, I told already. I already got error yesterday only. I was imported this. You have to practice me. You have to watch me. That's it. So come on to the point of it. This is comes under function tools. You have to import it. Yes, you have to if you forget, then only you will get the type of things, right? So coming to the point of it, coming to Ganesh Verma, I wrote already. It is here you want 3 now. 3. Okay, Ganesh Verma happy? Fine. Happy. So coming to the point back, this is comes under, all of them are comes under what? Functions over. And functions topic will be completed. Functions topic will be carry forwarded further. Functions topic will be carry forwarded. Now I am going to what? Modules. Shall we start the modules concept now? Yes. So Brahman is saying that claps. Okay. Completed means claps. Very good. So let us start with the next topic called what? Modules. So let us watch this. Modules in where? Python, which is an extension of your functions. So almost functions I explained around 10 days. So the modules concept will be 2 to 3 days, because everything inside modules is what? Functions. Extension of modules is going to come, that is called what? Packages. That is 1 day. Because inside the packages, who is there? Modules. Inside the module, who is there? Functions. Because functions is the ultimate role in the Python programming. So let us start with the what is the modules we are going to talk. Index I want to tell you. First I want to tell you the index. What is the purpose of? First thing always is going to be what? Purpose of what? Modules. You will easily understand like anything. Next, definition of module. Definition of what? Module. Very, very simple. Next, I am going to take types of modules. Types of modules. There are 2 types of modules we are going to discuss. Easy. You will understand like anything. One is called what? A predefined module. B is called what? Programmer defined module. Also called as what? User defined module. User defined module. The most important thing is coming. Development of, the most important thing is development of programmer or user defined modules. This is the most powerful, and it is very simple. You take any Python student and how to develop your own modules, people will be just out of order. Next, I am going to tell about steps. Here I will write it. Steps for developing. Steps for developing what? Steps for developing programmer or user defined module. What is the next one? Approaches. Number of approaches to reuse modules. To reuse modules. Super concept it is. There I am going to talk about by using import statement. Import statement. I will explain what is import. We used it previously already, import now. That is only I just used it. Now in detail I will explain. Here how many syntaxes are there, students? 4 syntaxes are available. 4 syntaxes are available. Second one is also there by using, this is by using import statement. Next, by using from dot import statement. From dot import statement, 3 syntaxes are there. 3 syntaxes are available. And you will get like a project feeling once you complete your modules. Okay. After listening modules, you will get lot of confidence in your programming. And in every moment of it, programming examples will be continued. Okay. Next, after that, I am going to tell you reloading modules. Beautiful concept it is. Reloading modules. Reloading modules. How to reload the modules? What is the need of reloading the modules? Followed by programming examples. Reloading the modules. This is the topic which I am going to discuss. This is an index of our topic. Are you getting me? Shall we start the discussion now? This is called what? Index of modules. So let us start. Let us start the discussion. In the previous cases, okay, straightforward, go to that example. I will take one example. Straightforward. Look at. So I am taking something like DEF. Function name I will tell you after 2 minutes. DEF, add OP, A comma B, print of, sum of, comma, I am saying like this, close it, dot, format of, come on, a comma b comma a plus b. Okay, now? Very good. Next, I will define one more function. One more function I will define, my dear students. Sub OP, sub OP of what? A comma b, sub of, I will say a minus b. Okay, sir, over. This is called my functions, right? Nice. Now I am going to write it main program. Main program. So far, what we did, this is the important sentence. Actually, modules are just within 10 minutes, you can learn it. These are the two functions defined in this program, and you are saying main program. Come on, ma. Add OP of 1020, add OP of 1020. Next, sub OP of what? 100 and 200. Execute it. What is my program name? What is my program name? Something like calculation dot py. Understand? Okay. Save the students. How dead easy this is. Go to the separate concept now, 4 p.m. I'll create a first time modules. I'm going to give you modules. There I will say my code first time, beginning coding itself. Coming to the command prompt, students, come out of that. CD modules. How easy it is. Come on, students. CD calculation. I got the result. What do you understand with this? I defined my function. I can call my function again and again. Any number of times I can call or not. 100 I can say. 200 I can say. I am saying 1000 I can say. 200 I can say. Like that I can call any number of times. Understand? What do you understand? Functions concept always makes you to understand. You can reuse the same code again and again, any number of times in the same program. Well, and this is the file name you give, and you are accessing these functions within the same program called calculations. Now I am going to say, see students, today onwards, we are writing another Python program. In my real-time projects, what is the code you have written already that I want to reuse? In where? In other program I want to reuse. So far, where I reused it? In the same program we reused it. Now where I am reusing? In another program. Who is this? Programmer1.py. He is called what? Who is this? Programmer1.py. He is another software engineer. What he is doing? He is sending some add OP. He is saying 500 comma 10. He is sending 500 comma 10. What is this is called? What is this is called? Function call. Where it is present in? Programmer1.py. Every function call require what? If you say, otherwise I will leave the class. Function definition. See that they are saying that every function call compulsory need what? Function definition. Do you have function definition in this program? No. Where it was available? It was there in some other program. It was there in other program. Function definition was there in one place. Function call is there in another place. In this program, what is happening? In this case, what is happening? You are defining the program in the same program. You are calling the function in the same program. That is within the program you are reusing. Today, what I am doing? In real time, we don't develop the code for the entire project in the same file name. I can write many number of file names or not. In other program, in other programmer is my friend want to use my function definition. He is calling in his program. Let us save this code once. Let us save this code once. Programmer1.py. Save this now. Programmer1.py. Try to execute this program. Py. Programmer1.py. The PVM is looking for what? This definition in which program itself? In the same program. Since it is not there, you will get an error. Name error will come. What is that? Name error. Py. You will get a name error. Name error. Add OP is not defined. In which program? Then what do you understand here? Functions are meant for what? Performing operation and reusability now. Am I able to reuse across the programs? Do you know? Are you understanding my English? Am I reusable across the programs? What is my program? What is my program name? Calculation.py. I defined and reused in which program? Same program. I am also trying to reuse in which program? Another program. Am I able to reuse now like this? No. Am I able to reuse? No, we cannot. We cannot reuse like this. You got an error. You got an error here. You got an error. So, what I am looking now? Functions are meant for reusability only. But what they are unable to provide? Unable to provide the reusability across the programs. In order to reuse my functions across the programs, I must go for what? Functions are modules are. Modules. So what is the difference? Why I am going for modules? Modules are used for reusing my functions across the programs. Functions are meant for performing the operations and can reuse within the same program, but not able to provide the reusability across the programs. If I want to reuse my functions across the programs, I must go for what? Simple. Go. How simple it is. Now see how simple it is. What is calculations actually? What is calculations actually? It is a file name. It is a file name. This file name, see, creating a module in Python is a dead easy. This file name itself is acting as what? Module name. Go to that place. See how simple I can access it. Import calculations. Import calculations. What is calculations? Calculation. What is calculation? Is actually a file name. Is actually a file name. That itself is acting as what name? Module name. Calculation. Now I am going to call it as what? Calculation dot what? Add. Dead easy. Finished. Over. Execute. Programmer 1 got an output. Of course, you are getting the output of this also you are getting. I will remove. Actually, I was used that. Now you execute. Only one output will come. Sum of 500 comma 10 is equal to 510. Okay. I don't want to call sum. I want to call sub. I want to call sub. Whichever function you want, you can. Whichever function you want, you will get it. Are you understanding? So modules is easy or difficult? Easy. How do you, what is the purpose of module? Modules always makes us to understand how to reuse the functions across the programs. Functions makes us to understand how to reuse the functions within the same program. Functions voluntarily never permits us to access across the programs. To access across the programs, I must go for which concept? Tell me. This calculations is a file name and acts as what? Acts as which name? Module name. Once you are treating the file name itself as a module name, internally one folder is created, my dear students. One implicit folder is created, underscore PyCache, underscore PyCache. Carefully try to understand. Underscore PyCache. This is called one folder. Underscore. This is one default folder is created. Inside of it, what is your file name? What is your file name? Calculations dot CPython. CPython. What is CPython? Did not remember. In the beginning days, I explained freeware and open source. What is CPython? Standard Python name. It is a standard Python name. 3-10 you will get it. 3-10 or 310 you will get it. .pyc you will get it. .pyc. What is a pyc? Beginning days interpretation I told you. Sum.py gives you compilation generating sum.pyc. PYC contains what code? Compiled version, that is called bytecode is there. Submitted to PVM. PVM will read the bytecode and convert it into understanding format of OS. Every line is important in my class. If you don't remember, I am not responsible for it. So come on to the point. Calculations dot C Python 310 dot what? PYC. This is called the module name. Once you created as a module, internally this folder will be created by the PVM itself. Your Python environment will create this folder, and this is containing calculations, your file name, and your version of the Python 310. 310 means 3.10, and your standard Python name. Dot extension is what? Dot PYC. That means it is a compiled code. You can use anywhere else in my project. Are you following? Let me show you that. Let me show you that. Go to that place, my dear students. In this 4 p.m. modules created. It was created or not? Click on it and see that under this calculations dot C Python hyphen 310 dot PYC you did not see. Dot PYC also I will show you more. See, compiled Python file. Open this, go to the properties and then see dot PYC. Are you getting? Are you getting or not? Dot PYC. Calculations dot C Python hyphen 310 dot PYC. So what is the module name? What is the module? Generally people will say every file name is called module name, they will say, but it is not correct answer. What is the module name? Okay, file name is acting as a module name, but internally what is that? Calculations dot. What is this? C Python. What is the C Python here? 310 dot what? PYC. That is comes under what? That is comes under what? Module name. So don't say like everybody, those who don't know the point internally, every file name is called module name. Don't think like that. Internally module name is something different. And that I was used in where? Programmer1.py. How I am using? Calculations dot sub op. You can use in another way also. Calculations as C. Instead of writing such a bigger name calculations, I will write C dot sub op. It is called what? Alias name. Alias name. You have a big name, your parents kept. Your parents are calling on your nickname or not? What is the nickname? Here I am giving for calculations. C dot sub op. You see that values are coming. Perfectly the answer is coming. Understand? You can give alias name whatever you like it. I am giving alias name on my name. I am giving alias name on my name. I will show you so many things in the class. Nothing to worry at this moment of time. Understand, students? Yeah. Don't worry about this. All these kind of alias name and all those things I will explain, because in my index you see by using import there are 4 syntaxes. By using from import there are 3 syntaxes are there. I will explain. First try to understand me why I am going for modules. Why I am going for modules? First question, why do you go for modules? Why do you go for modules? When we use a functions concept, they perform operation and provides the reusability within the same program and not able to provide the reusability across the program. You can show an example also. I took it beginning, calculations I took it, and I just used 2 functions. Inside the module name, what are present here? Functions. So in the module, what are you defining? In the module name, what are you defining? Functions. So function module is a collection of functions, na? At this point of time, module is a collection of functions. That module name, where I am using, I am going to import in the next program, I am going to call it. Somebody defined it, I am calling in my program. That is nothing but what? Who is going to provide such type of accessing across the programs? Modules will provide. Did you understand the difference between function and a module? Once again, tell me, why do you use functions? Functions are used for providing the operations and reusing within the same program, but not able to provide the Reusability across the programs. To reuse the functions across the programs, I must use what? Yes. Students in the online, did you understand? Did you understand? Very good. It's nice. Good. Let me go to the next point I am going to give you. Next point I am going to give you. Another point I am going to tell you. Let me continue. See, students, I am going to write it. One more example. Look at something like I am writing mathinfo.py. Some mathematical information or something like Python information. What is that? Name is equal to something like PF name. Python father name is equal to Guido van Rossum. By Guido van Rossum. So I am writing here like this. I am writing PF Python C name. Python country name is equal to, I am writing here Netherlands. I am just writing some information. I am writing some variable I am using. Pi is equal to 3.14. Some information I am using. Some numerical values. What are these called? PF name, Python father name, PC, Python country name, pi value, Pi is equal to 3.14. What these are all called? I will ask online students. What these are all called? Super. Sagar, very good, ma. Shravani, very good. They are all called variables. I want a correct name. Lakshmi, very good. Say all of you sitting in front of me. Say all of you. What they are? Variables. Still, I want one more thing. What they are? Oh, global variables. Super. Somebody is saying, Rocky, super. They are called global variables. Local or global? So once we learn some subject, we have to mingle with the subject. We have to become expertise. These are called what? Global variables. Very nice. So coming to the point of it, this Python information is called what name? Come on, what name? Okay. See that I can say print it, Python info. This is called info. Python info. Okay. I gave capital letter info. Anything you can give. See, my dear students, I will print father of Python, just some variables. Where I am using? In the same place I am using. Am I correct? In the same program I am using Python country of Python or Python country name. Python country name is equal to what? PC. And the next word I am writing value of PI. Value of PI is equal to what I am writing? PI. Save this code, ma. You come on to this point. PY. What I am writing here? Python info dot what? Py. I am getting all the things. Wherever I am using variables, in the same place I am reusing it. It's natural. It's normal. You can access it. Nice. Leave this. Today I am not going to do this. In my real-time projects, company address is required some 100 times. Will I write 100 times? I will define how many times? One time. But I will reuse again and again many times in my project, my other files. Go. I say, this is called, say, here I am saying programmer 2.py. Programmer 2.py. Father of Python and Python country name, value of pi. Three things I have. So is the PVM can recognize a PF name, PC name, PI of some other program here? Never. So Python interpreter can look for these variables in which program? But they are present in where actually? Another type of Python file called what? Python info is containing this information. But I am trying to access that information in where? Programmer2.py. So in real-time projects, it is a mandatory. One information of one file can be used in where? Another part of the program in my project. So let us save this now. You will get first one error. First one error will come. How simple it is. Py programmer 2. First error. What is this now? PF name is not defined. Okay. Comment. Next. Comment. Save it. Next error. What is this error? PC name is not defined. Okay. That also error. Next. PI is an error. That also error. That means what are you doing? I am not able to access any of the variables of other program into this program. You execute, see, nothing is coming out of it. So today I want to use it or not? Come on, go. I say all these things I want to use it. Come on, students. Import Python info. Python info. Right now? Yes, P. So I don't want to write Python info. Who will write? I no patience to write each and every time. So I will write p.info. I will write this dot. I will write what here? I will tell you a lot of syntaxes. I will write lot of syntaxes. Save this once. See the output of it. See, dear students, programmer2.py. Got the answer or not? Beautiful. As P you say, P dot. You say everything, whatever the alias name. Who will write such a bigger name again and again? I don't want to write. I want to write just a P dot. Beautiful. Got it. Okay. Even I don't want to write P dot. Directly I want to write it. No need to write any preceding part. I will write it directly. What is that, sir? From where is it? Python info. Import. What happens? From Python info, import star. What is Python info? Spell out, my dear students. Don't sit like statues. Python info is called what? File name. Come what? Under. Acts as what? Module name. Okay. That I am importing. From which module? Star means what? All. All means what? PF name, PC name, and PI. Whichever you want, you can use it. Execute. Beautiful. Got it. Suppose you want to use PF name only. I don't want a PC name and a PF, but I am using that. You see, error will come. Line number 4, error will come. I got the name of the father of the Python, but a PC name I did not get it. So error. If I say comma, what name? PC name. Okay. Pi will not come now. Pi will not come. Netherlands is coming. Rosam is coming. PI is not coming. I will write what here? PI. Now I am getting the values. Instead of writing everything, I can write what? That's it. Beautiful. Okay. Now PF name as K, comma, PC name as V, and comma, PI as R. Date variables also I am renaming. Variables also I am using alias name. K. I am using V. I am using what? Beautiful. Example. Done. These are all called various examples. How many syntaxes? 7 syntaxes I'll tell you. Understand? So, no hurries, no tension. First of all, we will understand most perfectly. One by one, I will understand. So, let us go to the beginning stage. So, coming to the point back, here I am having. So, everything is gone. So I will get it. I'll say here, import this import this first of all. Say import this like this, you say. Okay. Python info like this only. Okay now? This is related to what? Tell me now. What are you understanding? In this case, my dear students, you tell me. Python info is called what? File name. Act as which name? Yes, please check it out. Go to your place, which I shown you the checking process there. Yes, go there, E:4 PM, and then there is a modules concept, and there is a this is called what? Python info.c Python -310. How many modules are there here? 2. One is called what? One more is, in which version they designed that modules? C Python 3.10. C Python 3.10. Python modules are easy or difficult? Easy. Now tell me, this module is a collection of what? Variables. Which variables? Global variables. Can I reuse local variables? No. Can I reuse a formal variables? No. Which variables I can reuse? Good. Come on to the next previous one. You see calculations. This module name is a collection of what? Functions. This module is a collection of what? Generally modules will contain what? Functions, variables, and classes. Because you don't know what is a class. You don't know what is a class. Class you don't worry. But I will add that to the definition of module. So what is the definition of module, please? A module is a collection of functions, variables, and classes. Which variables? Global variables. Functions already you know how to define. Just close your eyes and see how much discussion is done on functions. So many number of approaches I said. So many number of approaches of passing the mechanisms, anonymous functions. So many number of information explained. So today module is nothing but just like a wrapper to the variables and just like a wrapper to the functions. So those many number of functions are kept into where? Module name. Are you following? And this module you see here, module calculation, is called the predefined or programmer defined? Quickly. Programmer defined this is. You see here programmer to Python info is called which module? Programmer defined. Now you see your previous program once. Go to your previous program once. I say open this and then say go for special functions. I say here reduce example 1. I am just opening it. You see FUNC tools predefined. How many types of modules are there? One is predefined, programmer defined. So you see reduce is a function belongs to which module? See, as I am calling my program is called what? Sub OP with a module name. Here also I am calling this reduce function. Reduce function called with respect to the module name. These modules you are using, others are using, everybody is using. This is for universal purpose. Universal requirement purpose people are using. These are already available in the Python software. Are you getting my point? These function tools I can use everywhere else in my entire programming. Understand? And one of the most important thing I will tell you, here I am using import. See that import I am writing. Import FUNC tools. FUNC tools. It is working. That means it is a predefined module. I am using even in the command prompt also. Understand? Now you go for what? Import. What is this? Python info. Python info is called by module or not? That will not work here. Why? It is called what error? Module not found error. No such module is available. How to make it to work like this? I will go for packages. How to develop our libraries? In the packages, I will explain. One more thing I will write it, import calculations. Import calculations, error is coming. Calculations is our module name. It is not available. It is not available. How to make it to use in all the environments? I am using in where Python command prompt. Which one is not working? Programmer defined is not working. But which one is working? Predefined is working. I want to make my Python environment also to work with what? Programmer defined also to work. For that, how to do? I have to do certain different mechanism that will be explaining in packages. Modules will be used up to what extent? I will explain. Extension of modules is called packages. So module is a collection of what finally? Variables, functions, and classes. Don't worry about classes, but remember that word. Understand? Huh? Which variables? Global variables or local variables? Local variables. So keep in mind. How many types of functions? How many types of modules? Two types. One is predefined, programmer defined. Predefined is for what purpose? Universal requirement. Can you tell me some example? FUNC tools is one module or not? Okay. One more module is called what? Import what? Math. Import what? Math. So math dot sqrt of 25. It is going to give you. Math is called one predefined module or not? Next is called what? Import. Already we have done in our demo level. We are going to see that. C math. Import of what? Minus 25. C math dot. C module name dot. I got 5J. Are you getting? Like that random modules, so many number of modules we are going to discuss in our class. These are all called a specific common purpose or universal purpose. Universal purpose. Not only you are using, everybody is using. And the programmer defined modules is for what purpose? Only for our common purpose. For set of programmers people purpose only we will use. And we will use in our own project only. Predefined modules are available in softwares. And our modules are available in our project only, they are going to be available. Is it understandable? So I'm going to show you a little description about the modules. So let me talk to the online students. Online students, are you comfortable with my explanation? Beginning, small discussion I said. Modules related information. Very good. Let us go to the small information I would like to bring to your notice. Let us go to this place. I will take it modules. A small information I want to give. Introduction to the module. So I will go for it. Let us watch it. But we use Kumar, what is that, ma? Sir, but we use global or local. What is that? Yes, but we use global or what is that? Did you understand? Okay, Arun Kumar is thinking, what is that? Right. So come on to the point. Let it be. So you please refine, Kumar. You define your own answer, ma. Sir, yes, sir, but your doubt is like this. Your doubt, I did not understand your English, my dear student. Please put your doubt properly. Okay, come on to the point. Come on, read out. Introduction and types of. Come on, read out. We know that functions concept makes us to understand how to perform the operations and how to reuse the function code within the same program. But functions concept unable to provide reusability across the programs. Is it clear? Good. Now, to reuse the code across the programs in Python, we have a concept called what? Yes. Come on. The purpose of modules is that to reuse the code across the programs. Definition of what? Come on, please. A module is a collection of classes. So far, we understand only what? So many examples also we will come across. Beautiful examples we'll discuss. Come on, next, types of. How many types? Number one, we have two types of modules. They are, number one, are built-in modules. Next, one more is what? User or custom defined. Please define predefined, please, all of you. These modules are developed by like ROSM. PSF people, and they are available in which software? Python API, Python library. Where I said this word API, beginning days. Python is simple. Python is so simple because it provides a very big library, rich set of API. Python API. And whose role is to deal with which requirements? Beautiful. Function tools, sys, random, OS module, RE, threading, CX underscore Oracle. When I'm dealing with Oracle, I will use this module. Every day, the moment I come to the class, I'm going to use what? From now, modules, I'm going to use it. Is this modules you developed, already developed? So they are dealing with which requirements? Super. Come on now. Programmer or user or custom defined modules. These modules are developed by whom? That means you people are defining. They are available in where? Your project deals with what requirements? Common requirements. Whatever you have the common requirement, internal project requirements only we are using it. Example, I will write it here. Python info, comma, what next? Calculations, etc. kind of things. I will use those kind of things. Today, I just gave why modules. Why modules? First point, why modules? Why functions? Clarity is there? Yeah. Next what? Types of modules. Only two things. Important, all those things you forget about it. How to develop programmer defined modules is my next tomorrow's class explanation. Up to here, you must be perfect. This first 2 lines, 3 lines is important. Gunshot question in interviews. What is the need of going for modules? They will ask you. When I go for functions, I can reuse within the same program. Not possible to reuse in across the programs. To go for across the programs, I must go for what? Modules. I hope you are following me. So I will stop at this stage and I'll go for tomorrow. How to develop programmer defined module, how to reuse it. I will give the structure of it, underscore PyCache. I will explain those things. So students in the online, is it understandable? Is it clear up to here what I discussed it? Other things you don't worry, up to here be perfect. Right. I will upload only introduction to module and index I will go for it. So fine. Okay. Right. Okay. So fine, students. So they are praising me. Very nice, because more responsibilities are there. So definitely students, I'll go for what? Next class when I come back, we will go for what? How to develop, and I will explain tomorrow some case studies also I will explain. Case studies in the sense menu driven applications I will explain through what? Modules. Match case I will use, if I will use, if else I will use, functions I will use all back concepts once again into modules. Every topic I will carry forward my previous topics. Okay now? So don't stop coming to the sessions. You must attend the sessions, must speak to the class. So definitely before leaving, what is the definition of module? Collection of variables, functions and classes. Don't worry about the classes. More about these variables and functions. You will understand many things in tomorrow, because I will explain import 7 syntaxes tomorrow. Okay na? Right. And any students who are in the new batch is started. Today is started the first topic, history of Python. Tomorrow I am entering into the features of Python. Any of the friends are there? Tell them tomorrow is going to be first concept in the subject part. Okay, both offline and online is going on. Okay, right students. Thank you. Good day. All the best.